Okay, hello and welcome to Total War Warhammer 2 Kislev Part 10. Wait, hang on, no I said that wrong. Warhammer 2 Total War Kislev. Because I am I'm determined that it should be Total War last. Anyway, yes, last time we had fully colonized Albion in the name of Kislev, and we had been fighting off the Norscans, as we have been doing consistently since the beginning of the campaign. This probably won't be as long as last time. I say that, but... yes, vassals in this game. I don't think I've actually done too much with vassals. I think often there was a problem where you have vassals, and then they could still turn on you and betray you. So if they were right next to you, that was sort of having a potential enemy on your borders, which you wouldn't necessarily be guarding against. I mean, that makes sense to a degree. If they sense that they're strong enough to take you on, then, you know, but... Oftentimes in the Total War games, I think it's just easier to either outright destroy the enemies, or if you have the capability, to confederate with them. Thus making them part of your faction, rather than vassaling. I have seen people vassal, but I think it would be best to do in a multiplayer game where you can rely on them to be a bit more resistant interactions than the AI. And the game's mentioning there about the winds of magic. It's not something which I've actually mentioned in one of the sessions yet. Mostly because we haven't had too many mages. We've only got Tsarina Katarine. But the winds of magic, there is a stat which changes turn to turn, which determines how much magic there is available in that province. And so if you have a battle in a region, then it will have an amount of magic based on that. I think there's like 5 different levels it can have. There's like calm, blowing, turbulent, and so on. Which determines how many magical points of magic you can get during a battle. I don't actually know to what degree though. You can also increase the winds of magic. Some races have the ability, or is it most races? I think most races have the ability to enter into a channeling stance where they can increase the winds of magic or their magical points during a battle. However, they have to, I believe, be attacked while they're in that stance to make use of it. I don't think it increases the winds of magic in the region. I think it just increases their available magical points in a battle if they're in that stance. I don't tend to use it because of that reason. I tend to be either in move stance or in smart stance. Possibly an ambush stance, but not channeling. I think channeling also increases the experience gain of mages in your army. And we're nearly done. Yep, there we go. Okay, good. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, we had fought off Wulfric over here. I think Egil is over here. That's Ulf Einar's son. It is Egil Styrbjorn. Yes, the dwarves have been reduced to a single settlement. We have the entirety of Albion, which will be very nice for getting us money. And we were also exploring up here. I had saved just as we had started a new turn, so I haven't done anything yet. You went up a level. I will give you... Wound. Sure. We'll move you further along. Everyone around here hates us because of aversion. Dark Elves aren't likely to like us that much. We can see also Nagarond here with its unique model for the settlement because of the mod I have. It's not fully uncovered yet, so this tower's not finished, but it looks very, very neat. It's level 5 too, so it's a fully upgraded one. They have Tower of the Black Guard, which is a unique building. They have a dragon hatchery, which recruits black dragons. Temple of Cain for Harganeth executioners. The Black Tower of Malekith. They have city tunnels, apparently, to discover Skaven. An arena, guild halls, Hall of Ravaging, and Dark Elf Port, which comes with the building as normal. And apparently Nagaron controls all these regions over here. Harganeth controls Grond, Great Arena, but not Ashrak. That's actually Grond. The faction Grond.
Supreme sorceress of Grond.
Malekith was over here somewhere, but he's since wandered off. There's another pirate. Oh, I saw that before, yes. The Dark Elves pirates. The Empire is confederating pretty solidly over here. Vampire counts aren't really doing much of anything. They're at war, but they're not, like, raising armies really to attack. Kislev went up a level, and we upgraded it. We can see the bigger wall around it now. Kislev is looking quite resplendent now. Still one more level to go, though. And I'll be able to build the Boka Palace next. Even though it apparently is already built. So it would look silly if the city didn't have it until we did the building. What should I build? Let's build a Shrine of Ursum. Because I want me some bear cavalry. Let's get some winged lancers there. We'll have 1 gold left. And you were going over there, I suppose. Into Erengrad. Tower of Crack. 1,000. Do I want to attack like the Bay of Blades? The problem there is that I have to sail or move over land. Moving over land will take longer. Sailing, I'll be able to get there faster, but I'll have to spend a turn just sitting there. Or I'll land, be able to attack, and then I'll have to spend a turn taking attrition damage before I'm able to move off again. Oh, there's a remains of a sea leviathan there. Katarine went up a level. I will give you magical reserves. Is any of these a port? The Isle of Wight is a port. That's nice. So I can use that to get out into the ocean.
What does the Emperor bid?
I'd like to do with Winterpire. deal with Winterpire. I think Winterpire has a high garrison in it. Yeah, it does. Because that was originally the capital of Throg.
I will marshal the men.
Should I start taking Kislev? Not Kislev. Norska. Hmm.
Raise Sigma. Take up the pace.
Yes, my lord.
If I could take this side, I'd need to focus on Saal encampment, which actually is not a full settlement. Aesling's Conclave. So these are the two capital, or the main settlements right next to each other. If I take those, I can take Winterpire, Ultra Spawns, which is up here. Saal encampment is Tower of Crack, Bay of Blades. So if I'm able to take all this, then it'll be kind of exposed. And there's large avenues for the enemy to attack me from. Either along here, up here, or along the top here. You're capable. Go and take that. There's a moment of weakness for the Norscans. Let's occupy it. Hey, you got a Griffin banner. The Griffin banner was the personal standard of Magnus the Pious, a symbol of imperial bravery and sacrifice, yet has the opposite effect on enemies ranged before it. -4 leadership around itself.
The nation calls.
That's nice. We'll give you a valet and a rampager standard. Give you the gold sigil sword. Also got the terrifying mask of ease. Jaeger, you can hold the line, though you have a horse. I'd like to give you a boya, actually.
Yes, my lord. Yes, a sound plan.
I don't think we could ever decrease attrition here. Or can we? It is tundra there. We're taking attrition due to chaos corruption. If it's tundra, we don't take attrition to tundra. Ignore this. It's just because there's no video for the for Katarine. Our units are immune to snow attrition. Does that count tundra? I assume so. Wolves, if you want to take your settlements back, that would be good. Okay, well, I think that's about it. Can I move you back down there? Ah, you can sit there. Whatever. I think there's another hero which I haven't moved. Yep, Mikhail. I always forget about you. Well, the warpstone makes it look like the Skaven is still around down there. It was rather interesting the last two times. There was a bit of a civil war going between the dwarves and Karak-Hun. But they've since confederated. Which I'm not sure whether it's something they're supposed to be able to do. It doesn't make sense to me that they would confederate when they're enemies. Because I believe for the human player, confederating usually requires quite good relations with the faction you are confederating with. Or a significant military advantage, I suppose. It tends to be a combination of the two. I'm thinking mostly when I confederate is when I'm playing as the von Carsteins. And I want to confederate the vampire counts Manfred into my army, or into my faction, and I tried to do that by stymieing their expansion, so they remain with just Drakenhof, while I take over the Empire. Usually by taking the settlements around them, so they can't easily expand. And then I get to the point where I'm strong enough that they will just be like, yeah, sure, I want to confederate with you. Foolish vainglory. Recruitment surplus. We'll see who's the fool! Yep, Skaven are down here. And we see Quick Head Taker, actually.
Warlord Quick Head Taker.
He's a large Skaven wearing red armor. He has his Warp Shard armor. Warpstone infused armor plates of Quick Head Taker are as spiteful as their owner. Armor defense plus 10, melee defense 5, ward save 10%, Skaven corruption plus 3, and passive Warp Shard armor. Minus 5 melee defense and minus 23 armor around him. I believe there was something like that on the tabletop. I think there was Warpstone armor. And it, if the bearer took a wound, or if the bearer was hit in melee, then you could roll to see whether their attacker would take an attack in retaliation. There's some clan rats, Caracas the Lethal, which is a plague priest, Plague Rash, and Pestilent Breath. I like Pestilent Breath, it's a very nice spell. And Warplock Jazales. These ludicrously long-barreled guns require 2 Skaven to operate effectively, but though safety be damned. This one Skaven is carrying the rifle, the other one is carrying the Pavis. I like those. And I'm so glad Creative Assembly added them with both Skaven rather than making a single Skaven variant. So it's like what they did for the Warp Fire Thrower and the Rattling Gun in
What does the Emperor bid?
Vermintide. It's a bit sad. I like them having the rat teams. Oh well.
What does the Emperor
Throg's there, building an army. I can move you to, let's see. Which way do I want to go? That way is faster, apparently. We'll move you to there.
I will marshal the men. Yes,
Cool.
sound plan.
In camp,
By the comet.
you go to Tower of Crack and sit in there because you won't take attrition damage that way. Get spread public order. At the moment, that will be useful because it will make these territories we're taking easier to control. We also get marble from that, but that doesn't actually come with any benefit. For some factions, marble allows you to get a discount on construction. Apparently not for us. Upgrade that to a lumber yard so we get a discount on all of our infantry. Get another winged lancers unit. Ooh! Doomkeep up there has been taken by Morsleep's Howlers. I forget what rebel faction that is. Is it the one with the Skaven and the Night Goblins? How's this? Military presence is 6, characters is 9. So that would still rebel if I leave, because the corruption's still high. Corruption's going down though.
Azray.
I can also get you to take Norsca from the other side. Okay. I want you going down this way. We can look to expanding into Nagaron because all this territory is potentially settleable for us.
What do you seek?
It's all suitable climates. Kislev owned Nagaron? I haven't done that. I wish this was all tundra. This isn't really Chaos Wastes. Chaos Wastes is like this up here. This is just really tundra. I think I could get a mod which changes that, but I think there is a good mod for climates. It makes them a bit more varied with coastal variations and all that. I moved you? Yes, I did. Okay. The other army is recruiting still. It's fine. Oh. Me. We're making a nice 4,600 gold per turn. Very good. It took a while to get to this position, but perseverance is paying off. It could probably have been done faster, but... Ooh, the Scheme of Doom! Performed by Clan Scryer. I believe that summons a special Warlock Engineer for them, which has the ability to blow up a city. Taking it down a level, not destroying it outright. Though the Skaven can do that, they can outright destroy cities. You have to give them a fair bit of time to do so. I don't think I've ever seen the AI actually do that. There's a wonderful video of someone actually doing that. Oh! The Cabal! There's a Warriors of Chaos faction on the map now. I think that is that's led by a legendary lord added by Mixu's mod. It is... Oh, what's his name? Egrimm van Horstmann, I think, is his name. He is a sorcerer of Tzeentch. And I believe he is mounted on a Chaos Dragon. Or he can get a Chaos Dragon as a mount. Wonder where he is. Van Horstmann's invasion, the Cabal. Oh, well, there we go. Egrimm van Horstmann, the most infamous and perhaps most dangerous of the Imperial College's few known traitors. Our scouts have managed to spot his invasion before it's too late. What are his plans? Who really knows? Suffice to say, the infamous sorcerer seeks to bring the empire under his sway and corrupt the colleges of magic. By doing this, Horstmann hopes to attract his divine master's eye and be rewarded with demonhood. When the Bray herds come. More beastmen. Up there, apparently. Yes, let's have a look at, can we see his army? Well, there's Egrimm van Horstmann himself. Baldros. During Horstmann's escape from the Pyramid of Light, he managed to free the infamous Chaos Dragon Baldros from its prison, and upon its winged and two-headed form, Horstmann took to the skies and fled towards the Chaos Wastes. Why are they keeping a Chaos Dragon? That seems like a terrible idea. Nobody would ever break it free. He's got a Sword of Change. The Sword of Change has the power to reduce those it pierces into mindless, flailing mounds of flesh. Ability Sword of Change. Plus 5 melee attack, plus 10% weapon strength, enables magical attacks, recruitment costs minus 10%, income from post-battle loot plus 10%. Sword of Change. Engaged in melee. Target ground. Summons a unit of Chaos Spawn. And it says summoned units degrade over time. Though I do have a mod which should make that not the case, but I don't know whether it applies to mods which have units which you summon. Got the Golden Eye of Tzeentch. This potent talisman consists of a filigree of witch hair cradling the fossilized eye of a Lord of Change. It is said to give the bearer a sixth sense that warns him of threats from afar. Enemy hero action success chance minus 10%, all characters. Campaign line of sight plus 5%, all characters. Hero action success chance plus 10% for chaos sorcerers, all characters. And chaos corruption plus 2. Golden Knives Inch. Constant on self plus 300% forest spotting. That's a thing? I don't think I've ever seen that. Plus 22% damage resistance and plus 300% visibility range. I've never seen those two modifiers before. So he can spot units in forests from a long distance away, and he has a much longer visibility range? Interesting. I've never seen an item with those modifiers on them. Skull of Katam. The skull of the late demonologist Katam continues to gibber in secrets that could drive the listener insane. It knows how to suck the winds from the enemy. And Spell Familiar. A Spell Familiar memorizes a spell on its master's behalf, constantly rehearsing for its big moment until it is called upon to share its arcane knowledge. It's a banner, Spell Familiar. Winds of Magic cost -2 for Barona's Time Warp. Winds of Magic cost -2 for Barona's Time Warp upgraded, and miscast base chance -15% for Barona's Time Warp upgraded. Well, there he is. Oh, he's level 23 too.
Sheesh.
And there's two other armies here. Baradon Doomheimer and Malofex the Stormchaser. Oh, that's a Lord of Change. That's a demon leading that army. Okay, it looks like they're going after the Empire though. Though Egrimm may be going for me. Please don't go for me. You're going to be a terrible army for me to fight. I don't look forward to that. Oh. I might have to abandon Albion if he continues going my way. Are you open to diplomacy? Nope. Nope, I can't talk him out of it.
What?
Okay. You go there.
Yes. This will bolster the nation.
And I'll stop taxing the province for all the good that will do. -20 public order. I want to keep them both together. If this gets raised because of a army spawning there, so be it. Actually, do I want to move you there? Actually, how about I recruit another army? You, Victor Bebchuk.
Nation calls. Step to it.
You can get Root Marcher. And you can recruit Gospodar Spearman. Go. Let's move you over to here so we can see Khemri. Ooh, there's Numas. Numas is controlled by Khemri.
I keep my own counsel.
You see a tomb prince here, Prince Ramotep. Tomb princes are the sons of the tomb kings. Each of the kings of ancient Nehekara had many heirs, but only one could succeed his father to the throne. He's actually level 17.
I serve king and patria.
He has a skeletal steed. I believe they're armed with a shield and a halberd, so they're anti-large. They've also got guardians, so they're good to keep near your general. And they also have a curse ability. All the vampire counts, not vampire counts, Tomb Kings heroes and lords have a curse ability which activates when they're low on health. The mummy's curse and all that.
Mother of the Dark Convent.
Agrave is controlled by Nagarond. entirety of the Black Flood is. Dark Crag. Nowhere in Nagaroth is less safe. One could lose much and more along the treacherous crags. Circle of Destruction. Oh, that's all destroyed. Let me guess. Untainted 51%. Yeah, okay. So, let's zoom out. We can see the different corruptions here. Vampire corruption is rather high over here because of the Vampire Coast. It's actually spreading out into the city, out into the Empire here from Sylvania. There's a bit there and a bit there. That's because of the Vampire Counts factions which start there and there. There's quite a bit down here. I think there's a Vampire Counts faction here. There's another one over here, but they're being destroyed, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Court of Libaris is there now. There's also Vampire corruption over here, and some over there. Chaos corruption, we can see it's mostly up here. And in Albion. Also down here. Beastmen, I suppose, and over there. None down here. None in Lustria, either. There's some here. I think I know what's the cause of that. And Skaven corruption. Yep. There's some Skaven corruption there, so a Skaven faction has expanded outwards there. Skaven Blight has expanded all over Estalia. It doesn't look like there's any Skaven corruption in Austria, so it looks like Clan Pestilence has been destroyed. Clan Moors is possibly controlling the mountains, or at least there. And there's only a little bit in Hell Pit, because those Skaven are long gone. Okay. You have moved. You have moved. I'm waiting for next turn to move you both. Power of Crack is fine. 2 more turns until I get minus 25% construction time. Okay. I recruited a new lord. Order of Lawmasters and Lothern negotiated a military alliance. That's unsurprising. What's more surprising is that they didn't have one already. I'm happy that Khemri is doing a fair bit. Usually I just see them hang around their capital of Khemri rather than expanding. Perhaps the last patch made them a bit more proactive. Tetra the Imperishable should have a large kingdom. It's kind of his thing. But in my games he's usually always been rather passive. Or maybe not necessarily passive, but his attempts have been stymied. Effectively across multiple games.
I will not believe a word
Hello.
you say, but speak anyway.
Tell me you want something? Military access. You're not at war with the Empire. What's your relations with the Empire? Actually pretty good now. Why would you want military access with me? Because you want to go and attack the Norscans, I suppose, but no. I don't see why.
Speak briefly. I can see
Sterland,
your life draining away
you also
before my
want
very
military
eyes.
access? Non-aggression pact. Sure, whatever. Sigmar be praised! You will not regret this. I better not. We'll see whether Ostland adheres to the fact they don't have military access. Or whether they'll just tromp across my territory anyway. It's kind of what I do. Like, I ask whether I can have military access. If you decline, I'll just go across anyway. Okay, Throg's continuing to build up his army. The amount of attrition we're getting is horrendous.
Let us move.
We can only move a very small amount per turn.
Strengthen the Empire.
It is for the
Ugh.
best.
Move there. Yep, that's it.
By Sigma's right.
You
Praise Sigma.
move up
The
to there.
Empire.
I like the look of you. You can get... What can you get? Get some Kossars with bows.
Who calls?
Go up to Fort Stragov. Actually, continue up here, because I want to see whether the dwarves are being attacked by Norscans up here. Nope. Hey, dwarves!
For the wisdom of the land.
Military alliance now?
Aye. Let's hear what
Nope.
you have to say. We'll hear it before Oath Gold.
Nah, okay, fine. You're fine, you're fine. Keep doing your thing. Well, Egrimm's apparently not moving towards me, but we've lost sight of them, so I don't know where they're going. I can't really build garrisons here. We can build outpost garrison, but we can't build walls. Can't even build walls in Conquata. Nope. So even if we hold Albion, it'll be tenuous. We'll pay for it. Will allow us to move around a bit faster. Will we get 3 slots with that one? What? Apparently so. Or maybe we only get 5? 5 construction slots in the settlement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we might not be able to get all of them. Okay. You could keep moving down. Ovar. Karon Kar. Yeah, this looks like it's all Skaven here. We see the little Skaven objects around the place. Well, I mean, just the fact that it's not like all chaos corruption. Means that there's some tunnels. Yes, looks like Skaven. Volksgrad. Can upgrade you to have a clothier. Really? Hey, we've got this now. We can get Hawks of Miska. I'd still like to build this Wizard's Conclave. Why did you move Mikhail? I always forget about you. You're a long way away. In the desert. Ooh. Tomb King, Emery has Agro Migdal. I've moved into the Badlands. I wonder how the Empire is going to go against the Cabal. Are they going to be able to repel the threat? Or are they going to... stumble underneath their assault. Actually, there looks like there's something odd going on in Bretonnia up there. It looks like a province might have been taken by the High Elves. That's interesting. I don't see that often. High Elves usually attack Naggarond. I don't often see them moving into Bretonnia. Haven't even fully united Uthwan. There's still Krace there, which isn't confederated. I think there was actually a war going on between Krace and Avalon. I kind of hope the High Elves manage to maintain that foothold and expand further. Be kind of fun to have the High Elves controlling Bretonnia. I've come to claim their really ancient territories. Yep, Imperial Architects. Good, good. Get blinkers. What's the other one actually? What's Manorialism? Lord recruit rank +3. War breeding. Okay. Move over. Oh, there's Cetra the Imperishable. As the blessed blade of Petra, blessed by the god of the sun, the sword's white-hot edge is infused with the desert's baking heat, setting the air itself ablaze and blinding the foe. Public order +3, melee attack +7, weapon strength +12%, enables magical attacks, and the blessed blade of Petra ability, which imbues it with fire damage and it blinds people who are hit by it. There's Enchanted Shield. I don't think he actually has a shield, but it doesn't matter. And the Crown of Nehekara. Effectively several crowns in one, this regal headdress instills Cetra's unyielding will within those nearby who serve him. Armor +3, physical resistance 5%, chance of intercepting an army using the underway, beast paths or world routes +10%. And constant around self, around Nehekara, +10% weapon damage, +8% charge bonus, and +10% armor piercing damage. He's got not much of an army, it's just him.
Tomb King of Nehekara.
Oh, and this guy has Masamune's Pride. This Eastern Pirate Blade, unmatched in its lethal sharpness, imbues its new owner with a portion of the previous wielder's power and skill. It has a bound spell, Wind Blast, and an armor piercing damage of +75%. That's a very, very good weapon.
Land of the dead.
King Thutmose has skeleton archer chariots. On the chariot's elevated platform, archers are offered unparalleled opportunities to fire on the enemy. He also has Ushabti, which are a fantastic model on the tabletop. Or were. I don't think you can buy them anymore, sadly. The physical embodiment of the everlasting gods. Curse ye all men who look upon their divine forms. I have one model of them. It's very nice. It's very nice. I can't see it at the moment. We have sepulchral stalkers. These sentinels mark the borders of the Tomb King's realm, submerged in the sand, waiting to strike at the unsuspecting. Giant, like, snake-shaped constructs wielding halberds. I believe they're anti-large. Yep. They also have a spit attack, where they spit, like, armor-piercing acid or something. Yeah.
Protector.
Hey, it's Prince Imric. That's a lord added by a mod, Mixer's mod. Got a potion of strength.
Most astute.
And there's this guy, Alistair the White Lion. Lion's Pelt. Miradrin, Tifian, Iswal, a Lawmaster of Hoeth, and a Mage. Are they going to... I think they're going to Bretonnia. They might be going to attack Musalon. I hope they manage to maintain that. It'll be fun to fight the High Elves if they decide to go on a rampage. Oh, Gorsal's been raised by Chaos. You see this. Summoning portal there. Oh, and Arnel has been raised as well. They're really not wasting any time. Oh, Egrimm van Horstmann's attacking me. Oh, great. Look at that army. It's Egrimm van Horstmann himself. Woe, oh world, the age of mortals is coming to an end. Causes fear. He has a ward save 5%. Boon of magic. Tzeentch is the master of magic, and he rewards sorcerers who breathe deeper the winds of magic with a boon of sorceress powers. Dark fire of chaos. I believe... Oh. The dark flames of chaos burn flesh, armor, and souls alike. The ruinous powers do not discriminate. And he's also a light wizard, so he has blessed Far's protection, Gem's burning gaze, and light of battle. He also has rally and Verona's time warp, which I believe is a bound spell for him. He also has chosen halberds, chosen Chaos Warriors with great weapons, Chaos Warriors, Marauder Horsemen, 2 Hell Cannons, and a Chaos Giant. Oh great! Come to attack me. Oh, we could also see the unique capitals also adds a unique model for Warriors of Chaos armies. So we have this little camp here with all these shrines around it. I'm worried about that. Katarine Bocker is not equipped to deal with that army. That army is yeah. That army is quite a bit more elite than I am. I don't know what the rest of this is. That worries me. What have I got in Conquata? Great swords, halberdiers, swordsmen, handgunners. Well, Isle of Wights has more units. 4 units of crossbows, 2 pistoliers. The great swords and the halberdiers would be better against that. If I... what should I do? We have our Ungol horse archers. They're pretty good ranged. Most of our infantry is very lightly armored. While these guys, the Gospodar spearmen, they're alright. They're basically Empire spearmen, but they have better morale. Gospodar axemen, they don't actually have armor piercing. Armor piercing 7. What's your armor piercing? 20. Okay. The Kremelgar's armor piercing? 28. Kossar's armor piercing? 20. Really? I've only got 7? Are they equipped with swords? I thought they were equipped with axes. They're called Gospodar axemen. So you'd think they'd be equipped with armor-piercing axes.
How can I assist you?
Do I want to march you down there into Conquata and you'll be tired? Or do I want to just walk you there where you'll be in range of their army? Though he might have... Being the sorcerer of Tzeentch that he is, Egrimm van Horstmann may have, what's it called? Lightning strike. So he might be able to attack my armies one at a time. So if I move my force into Conquata, then he'll have to fight both of my armies rather than pick them off one by one. Look at Throg's army. It's just skin wolves. Norscan ice wolves and warhounds. What a lovely army you've developed. Ugh. I hate that army. That is a terrible army. And you should be ashamed of yourself, Thrall. Where's your trolls? You're the Troll King. You're supposed to have trolls. Are you trolling me with this? Oh ho ho. Tower of Crack. I wouldn't be able to hold up against this. All these skin wolves. It's horrible. They're all anti-large, but they're not armored skin wolves, so there is a bit of a there is a bit of a light at the end of the tunnel there. Go back down here.
By the comet.
You can. He may land, and then Wolfric may attack. My armies are close together, so they should be able to support each other. And they're not marching, so they'll be better rested.
Who calls?
What do I need for these skin walls? Halberdiers. Mounted cavalry. Ranged. The skin walls are anti-large, but they're still good versus infantry. Bonus versus large is 30, but not like they're tabby against infantry. Get some more spearmen.
This will bolster the nation.
And actually, get that around the other way. Get some Streltsy. And then get the spearmen up there. It's expensive, but what do I do here? I'm gonna force march you into Conquata and hope I can defeat this. I can see his full army now. Chosen Halberds, Chosen Chaos Warriors with great weapons, Chaos Warriors with Halberds, 5 units of Chaos Warriors, Aspiring Champions, oh great. Oh, Gore-Beast Chariot, you don't see those often. Those who are not gored by the rolling spikes of this beast chariot are thrown to a clumsy, painful demise. Oh, it's bonus versus infantry. Oh, nice. Chaos Knights, Marauder Horsemasters, 2 Hell Cannons, and a Chaos Giant. I wish I had Streltsy here. There's Movar, and there's a Skaven Assassin. Okay, you can keep going down there. And oh, we can see Khemri. Khemri has a unique model, as you can see, though it's not fully upgraded. It's level 4. See the Great Pyramid of Cetra the Imperishable in the center there. Oh, I have actually moved you. Okay. Eshen's been leveled. Okay. Why has my income gone down so much? Because of Egrimm van Horstmann is raiding one of my provinces. And he's going to attack Conquata. Gonna have to fight him off, hopefully. What's his weakness? He's lacking maneuverable units. He does have Chaos Knights, and he does have those Horsemasters. But he doesn't have any Chaos Warhounds. Most of his army is infantry. And I can kind of deal with that. I have a powerful mage. Katarina is no slouch. Ice magic will be good against them, because it lowers their melee defense. Oh, they're not attacking me. Raiding Conquata. Okay. The giant, I'm not too bothered by the giant, honestly. They're scary, but their morale isn't that good. And they're a large target, so you can just shoot them with
How can we help
cannons
the devout
and
men
arrows.
of the Empire?
Sure, trade. The two hell cannons. Hell cannons are just one unit. There's only one cannon in the squad. So, and I have mounted archers. So I can run over, deal with those quickly. And deny them their powerful artillery. Hell cannons are nasty. They're a single cannon, but their shot is homing. Or controllable, rather. And when they hit, it's a large explosion. You just watch them and their units just go boom. And it's like, that unit has a massive hole in it now. Okay, go up there.
What trickery is this?
Okay, you got the Beasts of Tashnar. Ravenous beasts summoned from the realm of chaos itself, slobbering with an insatiable hunger to tear at living flesh. Anti-large, very fast and frenzy. 2 skin walls, Wolfric the Wanderer, and the army of friggin' skin walls. Bale Blades doesn't have a garrison, so we could attack it straight off. Oh, we can actually see Egrimm van Horstmann on his Chaos Dragon now. How nice. Blah. That's cool though. That's a nice reskin of the Chaos Dragon. I think it is anyway.
You need me? Lady of the
Go
Blade,
there.
at your service.
You're brave
Lady
enough to
of
deal
the
with that.
Blade,
Beyond your
That's a scary thing there.
how can I assist you? Anything is possible.
I think not.
Can I offer assistance?
I'll have you go back in. If they attack Conquata. Yay. What do I get for the garrison for high level? 3 great swords, 3 halberdiers, and 2 handgunners. Okay, so it replaces the swordsman with great swords. Fine.
What does the Emperor bid?
Yes, my lord.
You were getting range.
I will marshal the men. Yes,
Okay.
sound plan.
Get out.
It is for the best.
Get out. Which army do I want to attack with?
The nation calls.
We've got artillery.
I will marshal the men.
I'd actually like Boris to
What does
attack.
the Emperor bid?
Because Boris is the
We march.
legendary lord.
Yes, my lord.
So I'd like to get him a higher rank. Off we go. Okay. Skin walls out the wazoo. A bunch of infantry. Hate these. How many units of skin walls is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus all these ice walls and warhounds. That is a bad army. And these one unit regiment of renown. Lovely. Oh. Wait, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, plus 9, 10, 11. 11 skin wolf units. Oh god, that's gonna hurt. But they're not armored. So, you know. You have a chance? Just shoot them. It's simple. They don't have armor. Just shoot them. They're big targets. Think of them as just fast, like, I don't know, rat ogres or fast trolls. If only I had magic. Oh, and we're starting in a divot too, so we don't have a hill to circle on. There's a forested hillside here, but it's all downhill from where the enemy's attacking. How lovely. Well, if they're coming down the hill, that means that we'll be able to see them. Because they'll be higher up than us. We're attacking them, so chances are they're going to wait and group up. We might want to attack them as quickly as we can. That way we'll be able to deal with them before they group up into a massive blob of horrible skin wolves. Boris's army does have ward saves because of one of his abilities. But also, because they have the potential to win the battle, they might actually attack me without waiting for their allies. Oh, no. Actually, it's just all downhill. Okay, fine. Fine. There's a slight hill here. How am I gonna want to do this? I'd like you to be on this ridge. You can go like that behind them. Spearmen, go just there. Swordsmen, go like that. You are unbreakable. Okay. Some more spearmen. Okay. You group up. The rest of you group up and hold ground. Actually, go deeper ranks. These skin wolves are going to hit hard, so we're going to want the ranks to hold against them. Position like that. You two... they're going to try and flank with their fast-moving, like, wolves, so... You go there. Boris, you go there. Okay. You... go up. Army, just run up. Hey, they're actually attacking me. Good, so we can deal with them as they arrive. And we are on a bit of a hill there. That's good. Well, Wulfric's coming to fight me. No, 4. Oh, I shouldn't waste arrows on him. He's not worth it, really. I mean, he is, but arrows? Shoot that. Okay, here come all the warhounds. They're going to chase down all my cavalry.
The Empire endures! Our steeds are restless!
Okay, you here yet?
Our weapons are yours! The army is
You join them. Okay, pause. I want you lot there. You there, because they're going to try and attack me from behind. I just know it. You go there. More Streltsy. There. Crossbows. There. And the mortar. The mortar's not going to be within range to be able to do anything. Let's go there. Oh, keep running, keep running. I think your unit's going to get caught up there. And they're getting attacked by ice walls. Oh.
Emperor's might! No!
It's the skin walls!
Handgunners! We are Sigmar's heirs! Shoot them! We are Sigmar's heirs! Moving now! For
Oh.
Helgenhammer!
God, there's so many freaking skin walls. And there's Throg. There's Warhounds. Old ground.
We await your orders! Attack!
Those skin walls are terrified? Oh, it's because of my general?
Send this out! Moving! Ready for war! Taking
Okay.
position!
Move up.
By Ulrich's wrath! Move up! Moving now! Quickly!
That way. There. There.
Now! Formation!
How's Boris going?
Sigmar!
Deal with Throg, please.
For the twin-tailed comet! All ranks fire! Our steeds are restless!
Shoot those skin walls.
Take the ground! Handgunners! Ready! We serve the Emperor! To battle!
The water's attacking. That's good.
Ready, my lord! Yes, sir! Shoot them! Handgunners! Conditions acceptable!
Shoot the Wazzocks.
Yes, sir! Yes, General! Handgunners! Crossbows ready, General!
You're moving? Why are you moving?
Formation, march! All ranks, fire! All ranks, fire! We are Sigmar's heirs! Our orders? For the Emperor!
Yeah, there goes my mortar.
Swordsman, ready? Get them! Yes, sir, quickly! Sigmar guides us! Missiles at the ready! Missiles ready, my Graf! Crossbowmen! We are Sigmar's heirs!
Oh, there's some ice trolls.
Shoot
You know,
them!
because we don't
For
have enough
Helgenhammer!
problems.
At speed! Spearmen! Quick march!
Spears, go over there.
Go! Sigmar calls!
Shoot those skin walls over there, please.
Pick them off! Powder dry! Handgunners! Quicker! Fire friends! In range! Ready to serve! Spearmen! To battle!
Don't you flee.
The Empire endures! Handgunners! In range!
God, look at this blob. You go there. Both of you, just Shoot those those trolls. Shoot them. Shoot them. Shoot them. They know. Shoot those.
Attack!
Swordsmen! The Empire endures! What do you think? Yes, sir! Withdraw! Taking aim, sir! Yes, General! Crossbowmen! Bring it down! Handgunners! Loaded, sir! Yes, General!
Over there.
Position! State troops ready! Fire! Fire! Moving out, sir! Take the ground!
Shoot.
Ready for war! Spearmen! Yes, quickly! Ah! Yes, my lord!
I need you up there. Frogs shattered, so that's good.
Sigmar commands! Taking position!
Is victory near?
Ready for war!
They're fleeing.
Handgunners!
Oh,
Fire! Fire! Quick march! Awaiting orders! Crossbowmen! Take the ground!
shoot
For the
this
winter
blob,
comet!
please.
By Ulrich's wrath! Missiles will fly! Crossbowmen!
Keep shooting at those.
We serve France! Engage! Quick march! Swordsmen!
Get in there, Droyaska.
Albaraz!
You crazy sods.
We are Sigmar's heirs! We are Sigmar's
Okay, good.
heirs!
Get up this way.
Crossbowmen! No lingering! Ready! Yes, General! To battle!
Position yourselves.
Moving now! Swordsman! Listen up! Yes, General! Quick march! Taking aim! Our orders!
Oh! Oh. And we broke them.
At your service! Standing by! By Ulrich's wrath!
That was
At speed! What do you bid?
quite
Quick
tense.
march! Go! Sigma calls! For Heldenhammer!
I was worried there for a moment. That was rather expensive though. But we're also on a hill. We'll be able to shoot a good number of them as they flee. Ugh. This is why it's fun to play as Kislev, because their units just hold on just long enough.
By Ulrich's wrath! To battle! Go!
Cavalry, ready!
He's chasing them down.
Moving! Detachments form!
Okay. Just chase down whoever you can. Don't let any of them escape. Or
For skull splitter! By Ulrich's wrath! Yes, sir!
look at it.
We are
This
Sigmar's
unit had
heirs!
3 left in it, and they still held on. That's real dedication there.
Ulrich's teeth, retreat!
Boris got badly injured in that too.
We are Sigmar's heirs!
But he led, he was a great example for his troops.
For the Emperor! The ground quakes! Sigmar calls!
Okay. Just fast forward it. And the ground is littered with the bodies of dead Norscans. And dead Kislevites. Can't forget that. But... man, they've done a pretty damn good job. Well, dead Norscans. And skin walls. Ugh. If those had been armored skin walls, there would be no way I would have been able to beat that. I don't think. Okay. Direct victory. Ugh. Ugh. We outnumbered them and they still dealt heavy casualties to us. Throg's army of skin wolves. And Wulfric. Wulfric, I think, badly injured Boris. But I think we were actually able to shoot him a fair amount. He's on a horse, so he was a larger target. Actually, that would have helped us drop, see, because they have bonus versus large. I perhaps could have tried to lure them into an ambush, but there's no guarantee that they would fall into the ambush, and my characters aren't built towards laying ambushes, so they probably would have just been discovered. Or trying to do that. Which is just, it's not... it would have actually been a bit easier because they would have had their garrison forces with that army as well, but... assuming I would have attacked, I would have laid the ambush away from this. But I do like a tense battle. Ugh. Oh yes, our Banner of Flame would have actually helped during that battle, because it would have given us flaming attacks, and if the skin wolves attacked units nearby, they would have taken more damage from that, because of the regeneration they have. It would have been a small thing, really, don't think that would have helped that much, but it was a nice little effect which would have given us a bit more of an edge. I feel like I could have used the cavalry a bit better. Perhaps. They managed to stay away from them, from the skin walls, pretty well. Shooting them while fleeing. The warhounds and all that, they're nasty. Their morale's not very high though, so they tend to flee pretty easily once they start taking casualties. As I said before, I tend to use them to chase down fleeing units, not really using them in a melee. Unless it's like heavily weighted in my favor and I just need them to attack from another angle to surround an enemy. Or to chase down artillery units or archer units to stop them from shooting me. I think Yegor Boyarin might have died. He was being attacked by a whole bunch of skin wolves. We might have to replace our lord. Sad day. Unless he fled off the map. He was on a horse though. He was large. I was trying to get him out of combat. I didn't actually see whether he died or not. I get the feeling he might have. Oh yeah, where was what's his name? Emil Skirbjorn. He was located near there. Has he built an army and wandered off? He's gonna ambush me from somewhere. Did you die? No, you actually managed to escape. Well done. You did take down 10 of them. You went up a rank. And we rather firmly trounced their armies. Execute the captives. Now what? You can encamp.
What does the Emperor bid? Raise your weapons!
How far movement have you got? 60.
The Empire.
Move a little closer.
This will bolster the nation.
Into battle!
I want to just auto-resolve this. What's the losses? Ugh. Gospodar Spearmen, Axemen, both of the Spearmen, 2 of our Ungol Horse Archers. Not our General. And Droyaska. Okay. We kept our artillery too. Occupy. Oh, and we got rid of the army up there too. So, auto-resolve I think was actually better choice there, because that army could have fled. Again. Perhaps. I'll give you Tsar of Kislev. You can get some Gospodar Spearmen and the Gospodar Axemen. You, global recruiting's taken up completely. Build another tap room. We're gonna get everyone riotously drunk. And they won't worry about the chaos corruption. That's how it works.
I will marshal the men.
You still have to take Saal encampment, so. We'll actually have it in the positive next turn because there's conquest -10.
The nation calls.
So we'll actually be able to maintain order here. Kislev gets so many like order maintaining thingies. Oh yes, there's also Egrimm here. Not really any point building anything.
Can I offer assistance?
I don't know. Move you down. Vol's Anvil is controlled by Tyrannok. Surthara Belkek. Fencer's Blade, Vamp braces the defense, and Terrifying Mask of E. She's on a Great Eagle. And can we see a bit more of Khemri down here? Let's continue moving you over here. Oh, you don't control Zandri. Tlaqua controls Zandri. Black Pyramid and the Gash is taken by Khemri. Ooh. Pools of Despair is controlled by Tlaqua. Tlaqua is a Lizardman faction headed by Tic-Tac-Toe, I think. King's Glade has been raised. By Skaven? Hey! The Empire control Castle Carcassonne. How did they get that? They just swooped in and took it when the Skaven raised it, did they? Leonese is still controlled by the High Elves. The Empire at war with Bretonnia? No. They're not at war with the Wood Elves either. Are they at war with the No. They're not at war with the High Elves. That'd be funny if a battle... because the Empire is actually... they got a defensive agreement or a military alliance?
You ask for a
it's a defensive allies. They're defensive allies with the Empire. So, it'd be kind of funny if they became military allies and then they both entered a massive war with the High Elves. We'll be able to replenish our losses pretty quickly here because of the one-turn recruitment. We could also get some Hawks of Miska. Anyway. Yes. I think, all things considered, because I didn't want to go for as long tonight, I will save it there. And I'll have to leave the potential battle against Egrimm van Horstmann versus Darina Katarine Boka until next time. Because I do want to go to bed a bit earlier. Okay. That will do it. We had a tough battle versus masses of skin wolves. Oh joy. Like 11 units. And Wolfric and Throg. And we're pushing into Norsca. As well as exploring the rest of the world. And having money which we can do stuff with. That's nice. Being able to throw money at raising armies rather than having to scrape coins together to determine whether I want to spend it on buildings or whether I want to spend it on units. Anyway, that will be it for tonight. I'd like to thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you'll join me again next time for more Total War Warhammer 2. We'll stop the recording here.